So nobody wants Ryan Garcia to do the Tootsie Roll anymore, right? Listen, I have a little different take on it. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel. So listen, everybody like Tim Bradley, I mean anybody, pick anybody in the boxing game on YouTube, on commentators. Tim, I think was chiming in. Sean Porter, more famously though than anybody else. Like, oh man, like, what is that? Don't do that. And this, saying Derek James agrees and all of that. But let me tell you something. Had he not made that adjustment, as ugly as it might have been, it worked. And here's why. He was getting caught just like he got caught before when he almost got knocked out. Right? And he got caught in the same way. Now, listen. They both went in at 143. But Duarte looked bigger, thicker, than Ryan Garcia. And he was catching Ryan Garcia. Had Duarte had a little bit longer reach, he might have knocked him out. Because he caught him the same way as he got caught before when he got knocked out by Luke Campbell. When he got knocked down, right? And I also believe he got tagged to the body and that hurt. I think all of that together, so he said to himself, if I stay on the outside, I might get clipped. If I stay on the outside with my hands up trying to block that overhand, I leave my ribs exposed. Let me try this Tootsie Roll. And as ugly as it was, that's what he needed to do. And it was working. He was making a miss, slipping under punches, was able to throw his own punches in between, tag, and that's what allowed him to open up the punch for the left hook, which is a mean left hook. You were watching Ryan Garcia get seasoned in real time. In real time, you saw him start to grow, start to think, develop his IQ. It wasn't pretty, but it was developing his IQ as he was fighting. Not necessarily because, Derek James might have had a game plan, but the game plan might be too advanced for Ryan Garcia as his IQ is not developed yet. That night, it might have been because now he has other adversity. He has a PTSD from getting knocked out to the body, having hurt ribs, having been knocked down in the beginning of the tank fight also, having knocked down by Luke Campbell, probably reliving all those moments again in that last fight with Duarte made him realize, oh, wait a minute, I need to think here, not just be fast. Because that man is twitchy all over the place. He's trying to dodge punches that don't exist. And eventually he said, let me just stay in the pocket and try this Tootsie Roll and see what it do. And it did. And that's what helped him win that fight. You were literally watching a fighter develop his mental capacity for game planning while in real time. Now, I'm not saying if he's going to use that stroke, he should polish it up. But to say that he should never use it again, that is, don't call that the shoulder or the Philly roll, none of that. That's disrespectful to him. Mayweather doesn't own that. He might have been the first one to do it as good as he did. But to say that he doesn't, another fighter shouldn't do it because it doesn't look as pretty is really, it's just stupid and ridiculous. If it works, it works. Bernard Hopkins was the ugliest fighter along with John Ruiz, but their twitchy, weird defenses worked. Nobody could be as pretty as Floyd, doing that sort of defense. Or James Toney, who was the master at it, the shoulder roll. Better than Floyd, in my opinion. He could stand in the pocket and not move his feet at all and make you miss everything. But I digress. Hey, we were watching something happen live. We saw the development. Let's see if he can capitalize on that newfound skill set that he's trying to develop, hone it up, give us better matches up close, and now maybe he can actually add a wrinkle to his game, which is staying in the pocket and going on the inside and using that left hook. Leave your comments below if you agree with me or disagree, and see you in the next one.